All right, welcome back to session 2 for those of you who are following along at home. Surprisingly enough, no one has died yet, but that's because we're still in Italy, where very few people are killed except... no, actually, people are killed in Italy all the time. Kidnapped first for ransom and then killed.
We haven't crossed their own people yet.
Yeah,
We've been enjoying gelato. That's
yeah. Well, it helps that you're under the protection of the government and some really, really wealthy American production
You're
companies.
getting a call. Is that important?
That's Logan calling.
Oh.
Logan calling.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That is so weird. He's also calling via Messenger, which is even more strange.
Whoa, you can do that?
Yeah, you can.
Whoa, why?
I did it the other day
Oh,
because I
wait,
didn't
on
have my
Facebook
phone.
Messenger?
So
Yeah.
I called from
No,
my
on-
computer.
on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Maybe it was an accident.
You can
Logan
send money over
Pendergrass,
it.
if you were watching this episode back on July 6th, you called me via Messenger and I hung up on you because we are currently filming this thing.
I'll cut it
And
out.
we're professionals.
Maybe I'll put it in the front.
No, this will definitely be in the final episode.
Yeah.
That's right.
Has to be.
All right. So, if you all remember last time, you all built up your relationship with your fellow cast members and were well trained and prepared for the adventures in Brasovia. And now you're all put on a puddle jumper to Brasovia. Unless anyone has anything they want to do still in Italy. Like, you know, there's whorehouses here that are accessible. There's cheap eats.
No.
I thought it was
No.
just assumed that we were using these things.
Well, yes, on the outside.
I don't want to
right,
have
right.
to specify it.
Yeah, you
It'd
might
be
want
a
to
creep.
leave behind this.
Sound like a creep.
Want some gelato, damn it? No.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
who knows? You might
Can,
want
can
to.
I take the gelato into the whorehouse?
Yes, you may.
Good.
There's
Can
gelato
we
is
incorporate
served
the
in the
gelato
whorehouse.
into the whorehouse
Yeah.
activities?
Can we just,
There's
just
a-
get gelato in there.
During
More
the part
gelato.
where you're selecting the person that you want to spend the night with, there's also a gelato stand
there's,
there.
there's like a machine, soft serve gelato.
By the way, if you ever have a chance to go visit Nice, gelato stands in Nice are like Starbucks here. There's one on every block. It is the best thing ever. So I strongly recommend it. I ate so much gelato. That was ridiculous. All right, so you're all put on a puddle jumper. And for those of you who don't know, puddle jumpers are those prop planes that make a lot of noise
Okay.
and look like they'll
It's like-
crash into the mountainside.
I only know
That's
those
what
from
you have to go
Stargate
from
Atlantis.
Island to
Yeah, I
Hawaii,
thought
yeah.
they made that
Like
up from
they-
Stargate Atlantis.
Nah.
No, those are actual things.
Huh.
Yeah. Short,
I
short range.
love them
aircraft.
because I love flying and I love scary flying, and there's always one person on the plane that is convinced it will go down, and I'm always that guy I'm always that guy when they come over and say, "Hey, are you aware that you're in an emergency exit row? Would you be prepared?" And I always go, "I am so ready. I have been waiting to deploy these doors my entire life. As soon as someone sneezes, I'm deploying." I'm that guy. I love flying so much. It's so exciting. Because as far as I know,
Flying's great.
flying is magic. I don't think it actually happens in real life. You engineers, I think you're all lying. I think you're all sorcerers. There's some undead creature in the basement of Boeing that's actually keeping
Well, I
these
mean,
planes
we've
in the air.
done the math, and it's our faith in math that keeps planes
Yes.
flying.
I live next to Boeing. I've
Somebody
heard the
kills
screaming
it.
in the night.
Yes, I know,
Yeah,
right?
if somebody stops believing in math long enough, we're all gonna die.
I know.
That would be.
What is this, Mage the Ascension?
What a twist.
I know it is, right?
Nick, you get your doctorate in engineering, and they bring you into a tiny room, and
And
they
they're
go,
like,
"This is the sacred text
Yeah.
of light."
you must preach math to the people.
Narthotep comes over and like stamps his
It's
image on
bound
his
in
head.
human flesh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, because I know I've been flying for 3 years, and I know the wings are getting smaller. That just cannot be right. Something's going on.
People's trust in math is increasing.
Yes.
Improving
And
their
at the
power.
same time that the wings on airplanes have been getting smaller, the number of unexplained disappearances across the Western world have been increasing.
Or airplanes are getting
That's
lighter.
why they call you mathematicians.
You need to cut this
Math
part
and
out. We don't want anyone
morticians.
coming after us.
Math
All right.
magicians.
So, the most important thing for you guys is, as you were already briefed, you are not allowed to bring actual weapons because this is a reality show. And by reality, we mean staged. We don't want anyone actually dying. We don't
No
want anyone
promises.
stealing anyone else's like latex body parts until after the show, because we know some of you are not the kind of people that we want to have other people's latex body parts until the show is done.
I'll make good use of them.
However,
You sicko.
all that being said,
That's wrong. I don't
are
know.
any of you trying to smuggle anything onto the show that we're not allowed?
No.
A gelato stand.
I will try to smuggle plenty of stuff off of the show.
Yeah, that sounds like
there will be plenty of opportunity for
Yeah.
that. But also, once your fellow cast members are all killed, you can take whatever you want. It's like, so no one's smuggling anything?
I know break no rules in Brasovia.
Cthulhu can't
Bad
fit in
business.
carry-on luggage.
That's what you think.
Okay. So, you board the plane in Italy, and you fly down to Brasovia. The plane lands without incident. And the first thing you notice is that as the plane is landing, the Brasovian airport is kind of just like a field. Like, it's not so much an airport as just a space where, like, a plane can barely land before crashing into the trees.
That's what I expected.
Yeah, if you've ever been to, like, small Latin American countries,
country.
it's like one building.
Really good.
There's actually a flagpole with one of those, like, flying flag tubes that's, like going in one direction.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's really what it's
an
actually
airfield.
like. Yeah, so if you've ever been to places like that, it's like that. So there's no big control tower or anything like that.
My great-grandpa ran one.
Yeah, exactly. So
Does a bolt of lightning
Up in,
peel across the
like,
sky? As
no,
it
you
lands?
actually you arrive in mid-morning.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like, however, you do notice that there are 4 cars waiting for you. You look out the window, and as you're landing, you see there are 4 cars waiting for you. They have the Brasovian national seal on them. They have the little flags of Brasovia. And even more interesting is that there's a company of soldiers.
Okay.
There's no surprise.
Was that seriously unexpected, or is this like?
Well, this is sort of a reality show, and you're here because you guys are like celebrities.
Yeah,
right.
Generally, the military doesn't turn up for stuff like this.
Is Igor?
Although you
still-
don't know anything about
Maybe
this.
they're just
Igor
really
didn't-
strict here.
Igor didn't fly in on the plane with us, did he? Okay.
Oh, he just left us in Italy?
Igor doesn't
Like-
fly these polo jumpers. He might die. These things aren't safe.
So he stayed in Italy then.
Oh,
he
no.
probably
Igor
flew
left
out on
ages
like
ago.
on a liner jet or something.
Oh.
Are there any production people around that we can ask about why this is the case? Like why they were military personnel?
The people do not know. There are people on the flight
Oh.
that are filming you. They're looking to see whether or not you're scared of flying. They're
Right.
like getting close up to you guys. If any of you guys are like throwing up or like looking pale or anything like that, they're gonna catch that.
I'm giving them like the perfect 45-degree.
Oh yeah, that's right. So some of you are like in the bad window where the sun shines in your eyes. Oh my gosh, my eye. That's the other thing, by the way. It turns out that it's super, super bright. Like basically the sunlight is, you know how when you're
Really?
on real good airplanes, you can close the windows so the sun in the
Oh.
sky doesn't like
Mhm.
blind you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we don't have
The
that here.
windows aren't.
It's like
Oh,
like
there are no windows.
yeah.
So I make
Right
sure to
now, like-
lean over to one of the cameras and go, "There's gremlins on the wing."
Yeah, you're pretty sure that one side of your face is being tanned unnecessarily as you're like landing on this flight. There. All right, so you guys land, and immediately as soon as the doors open, Igor is there. It's like, oh my friends, you have arrived safely. Welcome to Brasovia. And as each one of you comes off the plane, he will come and aggressively greet you in a physically, like, slightly excessive way as much as possible. The women will be greeted with even more enthusiasm.
I will respond.
Yes,
Enthusiastically.
Yes, and this is all on video. So, like, if there's any moment where there's a lapse in your facial features, they're gonna get a close up to see that it's like, behold, they are unhappy with Igor's greeting. You know, you like,
it's
Yeah,
the
you gotta
classic
pour on the fake.
reality
Oh,
TV
God.
show misdirection.
I do that awkward thing where like we both go in for like the hug and then I don't know what's going on, so I like try to do the fist bump, but we would just screw it up.
when Igor comes up to you, he pats you strongly on the back and whispers in your ear, "The people are behind you, brother."
As they should be.
All right.
I'm gonna
What
die.
a
Yep.
weasel.
So each one of you are divided into 3 cars. So there's 3 of you each in each of the cars. The 9 of you are split up into 3 different cars. There's a lead car, and the lead car fills up with 2 soldiers and the driver, and they escort you, and you drive off into the countryside.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, what's the breakdown of people into which car?
Yeah.
How would you like to break down? It seems like they are not forcing you to make your choices. So as soon as the cars are opened, the first person to get into a car and take like the front seat in the front car is Heinrich. Like he doesn't even wait until instructions. As soon as like there's a gesture where he goes, huh, Heinrich is already there and getting into the car.
Okay.
I don't care where I end up. I just want a window seat.
Yeah. I try to get in the same car as my friend Knox over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get in the same car
Alright.
as
Are there any
this guy, as Kevin.
Front seat, forward car, the first car that's leaving.
Also, just like you,
We'll get in the last car.
Jin also quickly gets to a car because she doesn't want to have that whole thing where a man opens the door for her and she expresses weakness. So she tries to get to a car quickly enough so that she can let herself in.
I will express weakness and have someone open the door for me. Assuming that someone does that. No one's doing that.
Nobody does.
Nobody opens the door for you. Nobody opens the door.
There's a moment where
I'm backing away.
there's a moment where some of the soldiers are kind of glancing over, like wondering whether or not like your door might be locked, and they're like wondering whether or not they've screwed up and they might be shot or something like that.
The reason why I asked was because definitely if I can get certain people in a car, I want to talk a little bit.
All right. So, if you don't make any special effort to get in the car with anyone else, CJ tries to get into the car with you guys, but unfortunately, Abigail gets there first,
Okay.
and she gets in ahead of you guys, and she's like in the front seat, and she's
Okay,
got her camera out, and she's like already, and it's like literally just as Knox is getting in, and he sticks his head in, Abby gets a picture of him.
All right. Well, she's
I
sitting,
smile for the picture.
she's sitting in the front seat and
Yeah.
we're sitting in the back seat.
Yeah, and she's kind of excited. Like you can tell that she's planning to take pictures along the ride. Like she's gonna like stick her head out the window. Is like she's got like these 7-second like Snapchat videos that she's making of like the countryside of Brasovia. She's very excited. Heinrich and Jin are in the same car, and do any of you guys try to get into the car with Heinrich and Jin?
I mean, I have no preference.
I
Alright.
will avoid Heinrich's car.
All right.
Yeah.
If
Screw Heinrich.
I guess if they're avoiding it, I'm going in the car with Heinrich and Jin.
So who's in what car?
so, Heinrich and Jin and Karlov are in one car.
Okay.
And Knox and Kevin and Abby are in another car.
Okay.
And the three of you are in the car, of which CJ is very pleased.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
CJ tries very, very hard to make sure that he's in the back seat with Gloria.
But I'm
Okay.
in the front seat.
He tries to get into the seat that has a better view.
Yes.
He's
Oh.
also happy that Freddy is the other person in his car because Freddy has no game and he just realizes that this
That
is
is
just gonna be
perfect.
Oh my
easy.
God.
That's perfect because like he can try to climb into the seat where you are, and then I'll just be like, "Hey."
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I'm the guy who won't do that.
Oh.
All right, you have a 45-minute drive
Okay.
with these three people in your cars. Do you have any
my
specific?
God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I definitely do.
All right, Kevin.
So what I'm doing is basically I'm going to be whispering to him, but in order for Abby not to eavesdrop, I'm kind of playing it off like we're taking in all the sights.
Sure.
It's just like, oh, look there, but really what I'm doing the whole time is I'm talking to him. I basically turn to him and I say, so dude, we need to form this alliance in order to ensure that we make it to the end, man. That's how reality television works.
I believe you. Alliances sound like the way to get there.
You and I and that dude Freddy, I think that the three of us can bro down.
Why Freddy?
Because we balance each other out. Your brawn, he's the brains, and I flip houses for them.
You're the face.
And I think that is the combination that's really going to get us to the end. And once we're there, we're going to battle it out like the gentlemen we are.
I think you're the brains because you know most about reality shows.
Okay, well then Freddy...
But Freddy has some skills. He knows about horror. You know about reality shows. He knows about horror.
So you're the brawn, I'm the brains, and he's the blood freak.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So this
But I
is,
think that what you're saying makes a lot
so
of
this
sense.
is what's gonna happen. Like, we'll meet up every once in a while. We'll share information amongst each other. We're not gonna like,
But we
you
can't
know,
make it obvious.
yeah, we can't make it too obvious.
Definitely not. There are a lot of
but-
people here.
You know, just keep a distance from the other competitors.
Sounds good.
I got your back, man. Pound it. Explosions. Okay.
That's gotta be the best line. He's got the brains, got the brawn, and I'm a house flipper. that's like the best thing ever. It's like, wait a minute. It's like, did you just say
I flip
that?
houses for this.
It's like, how is that the third part of this triangle? It's like,
Did
in
we-
my car, I will awkwardly make conversation, and it will probably go nowhere.
Jin and Heinrich do not like talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Jin
it's like-
hates you. Remember?
Yeah, Jin does not like me. And I don't think Heinrich thinks well of me either. But I awkwardly try.
You are weak functionary.
Hmm.
Yes. Weak of mind, weak of body.
And now I have the next 30 minutes to think up a
Like betray your ally.
no, a funny like a funny alliance name.
Did we hear where
The
Caesar
Musketeer.
CJ was from?
And I think
CJ
I'm
is from
gonna be
Argentina.
drawing a-
Argentina,
a
okay.
Goofy
But
map
he's studying
on-
in Melbourne.
Wait, Buenos
Oh,
Aires
okay.
is in Argentina?
Yeah, it's the capital.
He's a
so-
grad
I'm
student
so dumb.
Yes.
in engineering.
See?
Come on,
The
man.
pretty ones
They
love
were
it.
in
That's
why it was
the
Brazil.
they were in the World Cup, right? Argentina.
So, so CJ, how's it going in Melbourne? You learning some stuff?
Yes.
Getting some knowledge in your head?
Indeed. It's down there they call it Melbourne.
Oh,
But,
Melbourne.
that's fine. You Americans always put the emphasis on the second syllable.
Oh, it's good to
But
know.
it's as I'm sure Gloria will tell you that she's clearly well traveled around the world and knows. how to-
Sure. Sounds good. I'm drawing a map.
Whoa! Oh,
What did you study again? I'm talking
mechanical
to
engineering.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. Cool.
We build robots.
So, like, you know about, like, pulleys and levers and things.
Sure.
So, like, if I wanted to build, say, a highly complicated film set, you could do that for me.
I could, I suppose.
Alright.
I would think that you would probably want to find maybe someone more familiar with architecture, maybe, or specific to your field.
I'm putting out feelers.
Sure, of course. I'm trained in multiple techniques.
Wait, what kind of techniques?
You know, engineering techniques. Like the pulleys and levers are just the beginning. I can do many different things.
Alright.
Yes, the University of Australia in Melbourne is well known for the many arrays of opportunities that they offer to their students.
Yeah, they got that huge, like, opera house thing. That's like an architectural marvel.
Yeah, that's in Sydney.
Oh,
it's
right.
a very big country.
Gotcha.
They're not really close to each other at all.
Well, I mean, you know.
But I have been to Sydney. It's very lovely there. It's the sort of place that I would love to take a friend if I should ever have such an opportunity.
Oh, I'd love to go
What
with
were
you.
you drawing there, Gloria?
I'm drawing a map.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Are you a
I
cartographer?
don't want to get lost. No, I'm not. I'm just tracking our steps as we go.
You're scared we're gonna get lost in the woods? Oh, that'd be great. We could get chased down by, like, a crazy axe murderer.
I don't think that's gonna happen, or at least I hope that's not gonna happen. But you hope that's gonna happen, right?
I mean, you could pull, like, some cool karate on him and just, like, kick his head off.
That sounds good. I'll do that.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Your driver is not keen when you said axe murderer. It's like
What exactly do you think goes on in this country?
yeah, I know this is Brasovia. We are a civilized country here in Brasovia.
This peaceful country. You go here, you smoke, you drink, no axe.
No axe.
No
No axe.
Except for the cows. The cows get hit with everything.
Cows you shoot.
You don't see any cows.
Shotguns.
So this is the interesting thing. You're kind of driving through countryside, but the farms and the land that you're passing is kind of like barren. Like there may be some farms with like a couple of animals, but you do not. It's not like driving through Central America or the Midwest America where you see big like herds of cattle and things like that. The best is like maybe there's like one decimated or desiccated cow and they are small. You know how in America you see cows at like the county fair and they're like as big as a house?
Mm-hmm.
The cows here look like sad dogs. They're like barely as tall as like your shoulder and they're kind of skinny.
So there are no...
Is-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is good season. Will
Cow
season.
So there are no cornfields.
No,
Okay.
there are no cornfields.
All right.
Everything is a little bit brownish.
Does anything grow? Are there like crops or anything?
If there are crops, they are not massively awesome crops. They're like the kind of crops that you're thinking, I don't know how they're feeding all the people of Brasovia, because that crop looks like it might be barely able to feed the family that lives here.
Oh, okay.
Like, so there are no large, like, vast fields of green or anything like that.
What did you say the exports were?
Brasovia? None that you know of.
Brasovia.
Oh,
Yes,
their
they
exports are Cthulhu.
exactly.
Their exports are madness.
Their export is reality television.
Why do you
God.
think they're doing this lousy? Why do you think they're doing this lousy show? I mean, that's like, if they had
Like
exports, they wouldn't
axe
be in this situation. But yeah, they are not doing so well. The other thing that it's kind of noticeable as you're driving along is that all of your drivers are surprisingly non-communicative. I mean, it's not like their tongues have been
As
cut
though
out
they
or
don't
anything.
speak English or they haven't said a word.
Both. Like you're not sure they can understand you at all, but if they understand you at all, they don't seem to be trying to interact with you very much.
Do we get the sense that they think it's a great honor to be transporting the members of the reality television show?
No, they
Like,
look
are
kind
they-
of uncomfortable with anything.
Okay.
Like if you're bothering to notice, it even looks like they don't look like they fit into these outfits that they're wearing.
Okay,
Also,
noticing this, I'm
I'm
gonna lean forward and say, excuse me, have you been up to the castle? Have you seen what they've been doing up there?
Sorry, no English.
Okay, what kind of accent is that?
It's
Like-
it's Eastern European.
Okay.
Dude, I don't
Well,
think he speaks English.
since small talk is not
It
going
appears
well
that
with
way,
Shane
Kevin.
behind him, the obvious solution would be to talk to the driver instead.
Do you have more intellect?
So I'll
than me?
talk Russian with him.
Oh,
There's no
Glorious
way.
comrade! How
What is
how
it?
I
how's
play dumb a lot.
how are
I
things?
can't tell where your stats are.
it is as it is usual. You
Intelligent.
must be the minister who is
Alright, yeah. I'm
on the show.
Yes, yes.
So what is it for? How come so many people coming?
The Americans are trying to take our culture, comrade. They're trying to take our castle, and I will not let them.
So you are a spy?
I will win the castle for Brasovia.
What do you mean win the castle?
Oh no, comrade. Do you not know?
No.
The show is a reality TV show. We're the winner, comrade.
Wait, this is television?
Yes. You are
What?
easy, comrade. You are on
And
TV.
he starts to like look to see like where this like
where the
yeah.
he doesn't understand.
His hands are no longer on the wheel.
You've ensured everyone's death in the car.
There's already not a lot of like the driving here isn't very skillful to begin with. Like it's not like there are road signs or lights. and
Our
things
first
like that.
casualties.
Was it Zork? He was-
That's right. Our
We are now on television.
yes, comrade.
Oh.
You're doing
so-
good. You're doing a good job, comrade. You're doing well.
Where are you have secret camera on Ty maybe? He turns around and there's like a few moments where the car kind of like lifts a little bit like towards the edge of the road.
I'm still fine with this car dying. Heinrich.
No, I don't know what the cameras are.
You guys see the car in front of you kind of like swerve a little bit like it's about to like go off the road and your driver honks at it.
Are Heinrich and Karlov fighting or something? What's going on?
I
The
wonder,
first kill is hilarious.
I wonder if they in that car can speak English.
You
Maybe-
can
yeah, maybe
you can
not.
look and see that it looks like a conversation is going on.
It's
Like
going
the
on
guy,
between Karlov and the driver?
yeah, like you can see the driver turn around and his mouth move, so you
No,
can see that they're communicating.
They're talking to their driver.
The fix is in, man. The fix is in.
Yeah, as we thought.
Abby's excited about this, and she sticks her head out the window and tries to get like a long shot. And sticks her hands way out, and, like.
I secretly hope she drops
No
the camera.
worries, comrade. I will win the castle for Brasovia.
But the castle already belongs to Brasovia. How will you win the castle for Brasovia if it is already our castle?
I worry that the outsiders, the Americans, will ruin it if they were to become the new owners.
Wait, so we are giving the castle away?
Yes. Our beloved country is so
How-
desperate for change that they will just give away.
How is this possible? Is the Archduke going to just give it away?
Yes, comrade.
This is a dark day for Brasovia.
Indeed it is.
Thank the gods that you are. Oh no, we're Catholic. What do I say? Thank God that you are here to protect the nation from these interlopers. Is there anything we can do? Perhaps we can help you to win.
They're speaking Brasovian, right?
Russian.
Russian,
Yeah.
right.
Russian.
Brasovia.
What outside
Very
of
few
hell-
people in Brasovia actually still speak the native Brasovian language.
Okay.
Like during the Soviet era, basically Russian became the national language.
Right. I just want to make sure that
I'm so curious to know
Jenner.
if they're like just watching this conversation, not knowing what's going on, just like
Heinrich and Jen.
no,
Where's Heinrich?
They're in that car.
Heinrich's from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah.
Heinrich is from Germany,
Yeah.
Jane's from China.
I'm just wondering if they're just watching, just be like, whoa.
And those are
okay.
at least near Russia. Well, I don't know.
Oh, what-
They are both very, very like stalwart, like just looking ahead,
Yeah.
not paying attention to you at all. They just think that you
couldn't
guys are
be
just
bothered.
They're
like,
both there to win.
yeah. They're
Not to
like
make
this
friends.
is already a sign that you cannot win because you are having conversation with the useless driver, which shows how weak you are. That this should be the time that you're focusing and getting ready to win, and instead you're just having some random conversation with this guy who is completely meaningless.
Yeah.
Like you are clearly do not have the spirit of victory.
Right, but for help from the driver. In any way you can, comrade. Perhaps even pray with your families.
Oh, we will pray every day. We will light candle for you every morning. I will have my grandmother pray for you. When grandmother prays, God listens.
Indeed. And all grandmothers pray.
An army of grandmothers.
Yeah, I will have whole village praying for you.
Oh, all the babushkas.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
right?
babushkas.
They will gather around the one television every day in the market square, and they will pray together.
Oh, just to like
with
like
the
a
hand
television.
crank generator.
All right, as you guys are pulling around the corner, you come up to a smaller road that leads into the wood, and as you approach, you get to the place where you can see Castle Bram on the horizon.
No.
What?
Copyrighted images.
This isn't copyrighted.
Oh,
This
it's
is
not?
an
Okay.
actual image of Castle Bram.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, this is public domain. You can go and take a picture of it if you like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Copyright. These are kind.
I wonder if that's gonna show well on the.
That's fine.
you may
Hopefully
you may look it up. It
Yeah.
it is
It's Dracula's
We should
castle.
we should post that on
It's,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I Google search for Dracula's castle, is
Yeah.
it gonna? Here, James, you want to show it
one
again?
of them is Castle Bran. If you win the lottery, the Archduke Dominic actually put the castle on the market last year for $80 million. So if you
Ah.
would like to win Castle Bran in real life, you may go to Romania and buy
it,
this castle.
Wait, so
B
we
R
can
A
see
U N?
Castle Bran?
BRAN.
Yeah.
BRAN.
Going.
Bran, like the muffin.
Yes, actually, it's just like
Okay.
the muffin.
Castle bran muffin.
Does it make you go to the bathroom as well?
Oh, yeah.
It may.
That castle is just something about it, man.
It's gonna scare.
gonna
I
s-
hate
That,
gonna scare right out of
that's the real thing. The
Yeah.
entire Rio challenge is Montezuma's revenge. Like it's like which one of you last to the end? It's like it's just going to be diarrhea the whole show.